Hey, everyone. Hi, everyone. All right, cool. My name is Locke, and I'm awesome. Just thought I'd let you know that. Just thought I'd start with some positive, a positive affirmation, to say the least. There we go. Again, my name is Locke, and I'm awesome. All right, just to give you some context regarding where I'm from. I'm from a country called Zimbabwe. I'm sure a lot of you have heard of it. And Zimbabwe got its independence in 1980, so about 36 years ago. And in those 36 years, we have only known one president. I come from a place where freedom of expression is limited to almost non-existent. And creating space is part of a way that my organization, Magamba, has tried to contribute to the social and economic development of the young people so that we can encourage them to be more self-expressive and talk about their own stories, as well as ask questions and be able to question authority and contribute to the narrative of the country. So the organization I work for is called Magamba. We're a cultural activist organization. Magamba in Shona directly translates into English as war heroes. So the idea behind the name speaks to how, as an organization, we're trying to free the minds and free the expression of the young people. And using our organization, we are the leaders and the heroes. All right. So the network works to promote citizen journalism and alternative media. And this is how we found our space. So when we speak about space, it's not just about physical space. It's also about the space that you have to create in your mind, as well as the spaces that can be created online and also physically. The vision of my organization is for a free and just Zimbabwe. We have 4 main projects that we operate with as Magamba. One is Shoko Festival, as Ruth mentioned. Shoko is the biggest urban culture festival in the country. We have Motor Republic, which is our creative co-working space, and that's a physical space in Harare. We have Calabash, which is an online publication, which gives and trains young people in the skills of citizen journalism, encouraging them to be able to express themselves and ask the important questions about how to actually move the country forward. We just started a new project called Magamba TV. This is a section where we're going to be using new media and visual media, especially in the use of satire, to be able to tell the stories and also ask the serious questions. So Magamba TV is slowly growing into the leading cultural producer in the country. We use satire in the form of a show called Zambezi News. And this, in Zambezi News, it actually pokes fun at our national broadcaster. If you can believe it, we only have one TV station in the country, and it's horrible. So, and they never really talk about what's actually really happening in the country. So in the form of actually trying to introduce alternative media, Magamba TV stands there to actually be able to break the stories that are not being broken on the national broadcaster. We have Be the Media, which falls under Calabash. So Be the Media is our training facility for young citizen journalists. It's been doing so well, and we've actually won a couple of awards through this. We have the Hub and Conference, which is a platform where we invite international and national mentors who actually work in the cutting edge and in the front lines of new media to come into the country and speak about their experiences and their challenges in a way to inspire our young people to do the same. So as I said, Be the Media runs Calabash, and so far we've been able to touch so many people, and it's been so interesting to see how the young people actually had no idea that they could actually talk about certain things. I'm 30 years old, and in my whole lifetime, I've always been afraid to say anything that is anti-government. Like if I ever was to say anything or question any kind of authority, I'd actually be looking behind my back to see who's listening because we're all so afraid. So the idea of social media has been so powerful because now it's given the young people, the confidence and the tools. Though they feel like they're hiding behind a screen or behind a phone, so no one can actually see them. So it's interesting to now see the type of questions and the opinions that are coming out because they've been encouraged by the tools of social media. All right, Shoko Festival, like I said, is an urban culture festival. It started out as just a hip-hop festival, but then it grew as we started to recognize the urban culture and the creative scene that we saw young people being interested in. So at the moment, it's always live concerts, great DJ parties. It has the hub and conference, so it has a social element as well as an entertainment element involved with it. Another new project is Motor Republic. Motor Republic is our creative hub. The creative hub itself came about as a response to the community. As you heard earlier, a lot of our artists in Africa tend to work in silos, and they never really see each other or get to collaborate. And this came together as a response to that, a place where people can come together, share ideas, and see how we can move the country forward. Motor Republic itself is made out of containers, and we're the first building in the country, actually, to have used an alternative form of building. So what we want to do is actually contribute to the economic development of the country and want the creative sector to be recognized as something that can also do that. So we always encourage young creative entrepreneurs to come through, providing trainings, actually just letting them be part of how we run the hub. It's another picture of a lovely space. All right, so one of the ways that we were trying to actually be an example was actually to prove that creative entrepreneurship actually can work and is very possible. We offer the space out as a venue, obviously, so trying to make it sustainable. Memberships are there, and also just offering the space out to the members themselves to actually run their own projects out of the hub. We have signature events such as the Hustlers Market, which is a monthly urban market, something that actually never been done. Most markets were either fruit and veg or your basic stall setups, but this is one that's specifically just for young creative entrepreneurs to actually come and have a platform that's just dedicated to their work. We have a Moto Social, which is for the members of the hub itself, and this is how they are involved in the planning of the program. So we all get together, everyone contributes to running the event, as well as putting input to how we can actually work better and work more effectively. The community impact is something that we obviously think is very important, because there's no point of our presence if we're not actually just trying to add value to the areas that we occupy. So it's a vibrant creative facility in the community where young artists in the tech community can come and lead the initiatives, increase number of successful tech developers, and increase viability and professionalism of emerging artists and creative initiatives, as well as enhanced networks and space for the youth-led groups for them to occupy. So the main goal of the organization, essentially, is to actually make the younger people bolder. We are in a situation where the politicians and the government doesn't really listen to young people, and we feel that our main goal is to actually just empower the young people to use whatever tools that they have and do whatever they can to make sure that they are seen and their voices are louder. And that is it.